Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another video in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and this time we're talking about the Keo Ruug shrine. This shrine is so difficult. I'll tell you about it after I tell you how to do it, because this one actually had me pretty stumped. Alright, so what you're supposed to do for this shrine, it's pretty ingenious, man. I gotta give it to them. This is a really, really good puzzle that they got here. Alright, so basically what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to look at the constellations and, okay, well, I'll tell you like this. Each one of these columns, these rows, there's 4 of them. At the front of each of these columns, you see there those little stars, glowing things on the wall. Those are the constellations. Now, you see how the first one has 3 dots on it? That means that's a 3-star constellation. What you're literally supposed to do is there's a back wall, a far back wall. You're supposed to look at the number of, or however many constellations there are on that back wall that have 3 stars on them. So you might see that on that far back wall, you can kind of see it on the screen right now, but you might see like 4 or 5 of them. So there might be 4, 5, 2, 3, 1 of those types of constellations on that back wall. If there's 3 of them on the back wall, then you have to take and put the ball into the 3 slot. If there's only 1 constellation on the back wall, then you put it in the 1 slot, signifying that there's only 1 of them there, there's only 2 of them there, so forth and so on. And you do this for all of them. Look at that constellation. Look how many stars. Basically, just look for that image on the back wall. However many times you see that image on the back wall, that's the number of the thing that you put the little ball thingy into. I don't know what to call it, the sphere. Put the sphere into that number. So there might be 3 of those, that specific looking constellation on that back wall. If there's 3 of them on there, you put the sphere into the 3 spot. I think in this case there's only 2 of them on the back wall, and then that one right there, the last one, I think there's what, 1 of them, 2 of them, let's see. Okay, so there's only 5 of them in the back wall. I think this is just me playing around. I'm not actually solving the puzzle yet. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I'm supposed to do. In which, I'm not ashamed to tell you, I had to look at the strategy guide for this one. I had to, because I never in a million years would have figured that out at all. Well, maybe in a million years I would have figured it out. If I would have given it like maybe a good 2 or 3 hours of nah, I ain't gonna even lie. I would have passed this shrine up and said I can't do it. That's exactly what I would have said. So basically that's all you got to do. Look at the back wall and see how many times that specific constellation is represented on that back wall. It's going to be a number 1 to 5. If it's 5, you put it in the 5 slot. If it's 2, you put it in the 2 slot. If it's 1, you put it in the 3 slot. You want a 2 slot, whatever like that. See, there it is right there. I got it to open based on, see the back wall right there. I'm going to show you again because to get the chest, you have to do the same thing. And the chest, all it is just you have to keep going back and forth because the constellation wall is in the other room. See what I mean? So it's just basically a lot of running back and forth, and it's very tedious. Although if you've got a really good memory, you can commit to memory. You know, the ones like I did. I think I could remember like the first 2 of them. Then my memory just sort of sucked. But I won't show you the entire thing. I'll let you go ahead and do that and figure it out for yourselves, which it's pretty easy. But I will show you what you get though by completing this. It's pretty cool. I love this weapon. I'd actually seen this weapon on stream and on videos before, and I was wondering when I was going to be able to get it because, man, the design on some of the weapons in this game, dude, like, the weapon design in this game is phenomenal, bro. I love the way all of these weapons look. It's so kick-ass. What is it called there? The Knight's Claymore. Shit looks raw. Again, very pissed that sword is eventually going to break. I wish there was a way to repair all of your weapons. Alright, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you on the next episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This video was helpful to you. I'm the flyest nigga in the world.